Let's go. Let's go.
I need the greatest basketball shoe that's ever been made.
Who's the player?
Michael Jordan.
In a culture now where, saying that a person is a brand is like accepted, but before this deal, there was a brand was a tire company or a tool, and a person was a person. This was like a way of fusing those things.
You would have to have a pretty compelling pitch.
I can tell him the one thing the other companies can't compete with. Our basketball division is terrible.
I do not love it.
I think Phil was a risk taker. But then his company had gotten successful selling running shoes, and the idea of the movie is that then the risk is how much are we going to invest in the basketball, because they were last place in basketball. People didn't wear basketball shoes like they did now. And so to spend a lot of money, Forbes magazine put out an article after this deal was made that said the one thing that shows you Nike has truly lost its way is that they spent $250,000 on an untested Michael Jordan who's never been on an NBA court.
David Stern banned the color red on shoes. They had to be either white or black in the NBA. So we ran an ad that said banned in the NBA, and the sales just took right off.
On September 15th, Nike created a revolutionary new basketball shoe. On October 18th, the NBA threw them out of the game. Fortunately, the NBA can't stop you from wearing them.
Mike was kind enough to give me, a little bit of his time because I wasn't going to make any movie that involved him at all without seeking out his blessing. And then when he talked about the importance of his mother in his life, just the look on his face and the way he spoke told me what the whole story was right there. And then he said he wanted Viola Davis, and I thought, well, that's typical. He wants, it's like saying, you can play on the basketball team as long as you get Michael Jordan. So I had to put together a role that would not only be fitting and worthy of her and Mrs. Jordan, but that also was kind of an homage to, moms who in many, many circumstances are raising young people and really trying to prepare them for a very abrupt shift. When they are exceptional, then they're thrust into a world very quickly. That's a big change. You sit down with Nike, you're in the NBA, you're faced with a whole lot of different realities.
It's about faith, and it's about doing something so great that you change the culture. You're a phenomenon, and that's what happened with Michael and this shoe. And the shoe is a piece of that greatness, and everybody wanted it, and that's why it's a billion-dollar business to this day.
Name for it?
Air Jordan.
I don't know.
Seriously?
Well, maybe it'll grow on me.